Horses suffer quietly so often because there are so many ignorant people that refuse to educate themselves and don't think there's anything further than what their grandparents taught them. There are so many things that we have to consider and measure and to make sure that we're not causing our horse harm by riding them. We should not just assume that they can carry our weight just because they're fat. And 20% is the limit for a fit horse. A horse that is obese should definitely not have to carry 20% of their weight. A horse that is skinny should definitely not have to carry 20% of their weight because, well, the skinny horse is underdeveloped in the muscle area and the second horse is already dealing with more weight than they should have to. That is already hard on their joints and their skeletal structure to have to carry more weight than their body is made to carry. So it's obviously important that we need to keep our horses in shape and in good condition, especially if we're planning on asking them for 100% of what they can carry. Not to mention, if you are already on the larger side for your horse, you're going to need a saddle that fits you, and usually a larger rider needs a larger saddle. And a lot of people don't know this, but horses' backs are not designed to have large saddles. You never want your saddle's tree to surpass the 18th rib because that would cause it to sit on the lumbar vertebrae, which is very dangerous and harmful for the horse, especially if you're a larger rider. So yes, there is a such thing as being too large for your horse, not just in weight, but in size. So all of these cowboys that weigh on an average probably 180 to 200 pounds that are breaking in these thin, underdeveloped 2-year-old colts are not doing these horses any favors. And that's how we've been bringing up the next generation horses for a very long time. And that's probably why so many horses have so many issues. Doesn't matter how much you pay for the horse, they're gonna have issues. Not only are they underdeveloped in the muscle department, but their skeletal structure hasn't even fully fused yet. And it doesn't usually fully fuse until the horse is 6 years old. Plus, they're using their very large saddles that take up the horse's whole back, which is definitely surpassing that 18th rib. And obviously, they're way surpassing the 20% weight limit on these poor young horses that never stood a chance. So that's how we're bringing up the new generation for horses. Breaking them in quite literally. Is that really the way you want your 20K horse started? Not me personally. If I was raising the horse, selling it for 20K, that's not how I would want it started. If I was buying a horse for 20K, that is not the way I want it started. So some traditional methods definitely should be outdated. The 20% rule is not one of those things.